Hey, I just decided I had to add this at the beginning of the video because I forgot something very important. Anyways, I'm about to show you the very best product for making your cymbals look like nearly new. I'm using a towel, a regular towel. You can cut it up into little pieces. I like using a larger towel because as I'm rubbing, the back of the towel still hangs out and it's doing a little work as well. So, but something very important that I forgot to mention, and that's why I'm adding this piece in the video, is the fact that you need to use hot water when you're rinsing them out. Really, the hottest water possible. It's like dish detergent. It leaves film, slimy film on there, so you need to take it off. Only with hot water. It only works with hot water. So, soak in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes, really hot, steaming water, and quickly dry them. Put them under a fan.
Know that I'm right now to know you're not around.
I've cleaned up these cymbals. Yeah, I should have done it before and after this. These were what were they? I think they were ZBTs or Planet Z, something inexpensive, but they were black and soot. And how I've done a video in the past, you can go through my videos and the ketchup experiment. Nothing compares to what I'm about to show you. Nothing. So you're wasting your time with anything else. You can polish your cymbals. This is a cleaning polish. This is good for afterwards, which I haven't done on that yet. This is a polisher. That works fine for that. But people think you can get to that from something like this. Okay, with this, and that's impossible. With a ketchup, impossible. This is the key to perfect cymbals. It's called Barkeeper's Friend. It's 1962. I don't have my glasses on. 1882, excuse me. Jeez, okay. So, Barkeeper's Friend. This is cookware cleanser. It's about $1.80. On the high end, you can find it as low as $1.32. I think I never found this in Walmart. I got it at Publix for $1.80. Shopping is a pleasure. Anyways, well, it used to be a pleasure at Publix. Now I think management must have gone downhill because the employees are not happy at Publix. Anyways, it's obvious. I've been to so many Publixes and they're just not. But look at that. You see that? See all this? This cymbal had the same exact treatment. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to go from this to this in just a second. Barkeeper's Friend. It's real simple. You can try it in a variety of ways. There's one that's better than the other. It's like a Comet. It's powder. Put it on there with a damp cloth. Nothing abrasive, just a cloth or an old towel. You cut it into little pieces and just start rubbing it off. Basically, I just go over it with a soaking wet towel, and it becomes almost creamy. Barely an abrasive. You think it's really not doing anything, but wait till you see the results. And you're gonna lose the emblems. If you don't care, go right on. This is a ZBT. I could care less. And go right over it. It'll look better without that name, anyways. And then, if you like, you can tape that up and go around it, but then you'll clearly see the difference between before and after. Well, you saw this cymbal before. Just a reminder. I'm gonna get my phone messed up. But, see spots like that? It's already being impacted. And I haven't even wet it yet. Hey, look, I barely touched it, and the emblem comes right off. Listen, I was a kid too, and let me tell you, who cares? Some of you kids are saying,
oh my god, but the emblem, my friends aren't gonna know that I have the Zildjian AAX.
That's Sabian. Whatever. The Zildjian A's, I had those. The Z I kept on the bottom hat of the other one because I need to know which one's the bottom. That's it. But it's on the bottom. Truly, who cares what you truly have? And anyways, with these Zildjians, you have a little code on the edge. If you really want to know and show off, you can go online, look at the code, and it'll tell you exactly what kind of cymbal it is. So even you know, famous people, famous musicians, I guess, need it there because they're advertising, they get paid to show the name. But I mean, that's really the only reason I see why you would keep the name on the cymbal when you want to clean them up and make them look nice. So God knows if I ever make it huge and I need to do advertising, I'll be on commercials. But you know, I don't want my drum tech to be so worried about having to be so precise and not cleaning the name on the cymbals. You know, I want to make his job easier. You know, pay it forward. But anyways, this is what it looks like here. So now I started this. You know, a lot of people recommend that you create a paste. I discovered that the paste gets really hard inside of the bucket and you lose a lot of paste. So I'd rather create the paste right on the cymbal. That's with some moisture, and that's it. It over. And now we'll get to these. Just to be. So here's the. I never let anything go to waste, so I would wring out the towel over the other cymbal I just showed you. And just with that, I haven't rubbed it or anything. You immediately see shine coming through. I mean, this stuff is amazing. It's incredible. Now I'll show you here that these spots, you need to work them. When you think they're not going to come out, you're like, oh my God, this isn't going to come out. Just leave it some more time, rub it some more, keep rubbing, and they will come out. Like this one I showed you before, it was pitch black dark. I mean, it looked like it was burning through the cymbal. Okay, and now look, it's almost finished on one side, and then we'll hit the other side. And then what I'll do, I think let's start. Yeah, I usually do this anyways. But you see how I left that film on the other side? I'll leave it there, maybe 10 minutes pass while I do the back side. Start this process. And then this will be here for like 20 minutes, working its magic. And here's the next one. On the darkest points on here is what this entire cymbal was like before, but I'm going to show you now. This is ZBC Plus, a little bit better. I think it's a B12. The other one's a B8, a mixture of copper and tin and alloys. And this is a B12 cymbal, I believe. You know, and these Ks are B20s and above. So that's why they look better, sound better. I've sold my major cymbals except my hi-hats because I realized in the studio it doesn't make a difference, really doesn't. And I also saw on YouTube that these project, the B8s and B12s project a lot more, so for stage work, these are highly recommended. I don't know. But for the studio, I don't think it'll make a difference, but we're gonna find out. I know these feel a lot better when you hit them. They feel more like butter. With the crash cymbals, not the hi-hats. But I don't know, the sound of the hi-hats is just so important. And the Ks are just unreal. We'll try these, same size, 13 inches. We'll compare them. But just to show you this cymbal before and after. It took maybe a minute. And of course the emblem comes right off, but those little spots take a lot more. So, you know, I left it nice and damp, wet. I didn't dry it. And I poured some more of the Barkeeper's Friend over it. And then dribbled some water from the sponge, I mean from the hand towel. And let it sit there for about 5 minutes. We'll go over it again. Here we go. Oh, I want to monetize. Let me turn that yes off. Nothing like yes. Anyways, now I forgot to tell you, you're gonna, if you're lazy, you're not gonna want to do this because you need a lot of elbow grease. That means a lot of you have to put muscle into it. Here's that emblem I was telling you about. You gotta put your muscle into it. Maybe do it 2 or 3 times. This is only 2 takes. And even though I'm using a towel, it's an abrasive and it's gonna scratch your cymbal. So if you're not into scratching your cymbal, only get to scratch. When you're nailing these cymbals anyways with a stick, come on guys. Who gives a damn unless you're reselling these, you know? If you're reselling, yeah. Well, look, I could do another take and take out these stains and blemishes, but not today. I have a lot of cymbals to go through. So, you know, after they're put away for a little bit or used, I'll go through them again maybe a year from now. This lasts a long time. I did this over a year ago. Still look good. That's a different copper, so it looks a little bit darker. So look at this. You see, I can continue digging in here. And just with a towel. If you want to go with a wire brush, this stuff would instantly come off, but you'd have a very scratched up cymbal. But if you don't care, who cares? But this is the stuff that accumulated. And actually, this might be the film that Zildjian put on here to give it that orangey tint. Describe its copper content, maybe? Who knows? But I'd rather have a very light looking cymbal like that. That's just inspirational. These are, wow. See, all that stuff came off of this one, for sure. Here you see it on the bottom side of it. But look, remember those spots? Where's that big spot that was here? A little one there. Oh, and I put a fan on it. Make sure that, you gotta make sure they're completely dry. You don't wanna leave any moisture on these. That moisture will turn into those deadly flesh-eating, cymbal-eating acid. It's like acid to the cymbal. That moisture. Somebody probably sneezed on it or sweat. And that sweat was, you know, that salt water just... But the big one's gone because I really focused on it. I think it was here. There it was. Well, there you go. Now let's, I guess I'll finish up the video showing the other one. I get to do the edges. Oh, and safety first, you want to use gloves. I forgot about that. But anyways, you want to make sure you get the edges as well. I left the edges on one cymbal once, and I gave it a really nice Jack DeJohnette darkness to it, and then shimmering afterwards. When you first hit it, it's kind of like blunt. So you have all this grime and dirt that's thickened the cymbal, so it changes the sound. I like the shimmering, lasting sound. And now these sound incredible. Take a listen. And that does not sound like a B8 cymbal. No way. It really doesn't, to me anyways. Really nice. Alright, let's get to the, here's the ride. And unfortunately for me, I realized after I started that I really wanted to keep this cymbal dirty, to have that Jack DeJohnette. Have you ever seen the Jack DeJohnette cymbals? Have you played? I mean, not the cymbals. I don't like the cymbals, which are for jazz players. They're very dull. But the ride cymbal is phenomenal. It gives you that dry, beautiful ride sound. Those really calm, soft, and low volume moments with the music. I wanted to keep that this way. So I only went over it maybe once. And you see the emblem didn't come completely off. I didn't rub it off completely, and I left the edges kind of... I still got it, but you see the bottom there. This stuff is so potent that it almost gets everywhere with us. In the morning, but that left me kind of dirty. Anyways, this is a cymbal I wanted to keep, and you know what? My next video will be taking the cymbal through a process that will turn it into that dry Jack DeJohnette cymbal. But anyways, just so you can see the before and after here. I get too excited when I see really, shiny, clean cymbals. It's just marvelous. Super. I think it's amazing that you can clean your cymbals this way with such a cheap product and make them look brand new. You know? And if you play live, this is awesome. Super amazing. The light shine down on these babies and you go blind, literally. So, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Please slap that like button and subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos. Let me know if you want to see more videos on drums as musical instruments are my passion besides creating the music behind the scenes of what is primary, which is the instrument to me. No, I mean, truly, I think, anyone can look at a piece of art like this and appreciate it. Music is very subjective. So that's what I mean by that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. please like and subscribe. Hopefully you like the music I've added here. That's 0 Point Giant. That's myself and I, and hopefully you enjoy that. Working on my third album. It's a lot heavier than anything previously done before, because I don't play guitar. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm getting better. So I'm able to control more or less what I'm wanting to hear. As previously, I just put my fingers on the frets and whatever came out, came out. Thanks so much for watching Mobile Freedom Enterprise.